introduce the interview.
Hi, I'm doing an interview for my schoolwork, and I'm interviewing my dad about the past. I'm asking him 4 questions about the past. My first question.
Yeah.
What was life like in the past?
What specific period in the past? Because the past is a long time. So what period of my life are you interested in? Like when I was your age, a baby, like
Yeah, like
older?
when you were my age.
Alright, so when I was 8, we were living in London. We didn't have mobile phones. We didn't have, we had a phone that you had to dial. You wouldn't go ding, ding, ding. You would go like that.
Yeah.
TVs had these antennas on them. You didn't have cable channels or satellite.
Yeah.
You have to, and if the antenna was wrong, your picture would be all fuzzy. So you have to always keep going back and fixing the antenna to get the clear picture.
Yeah.
What else? Give me some guidance. What else? What else can we talk about? What was life like? Like what aspects of life are you interested in? We wore really tight jeans. That was a little weird.
Okay. Next question. What were houses like when you were my age?
When I was born, we had a little tiny apartment, and then when you grew up into Europe, then we went to a flat. They call flats in London. It was on the top floor of a house that had many flats, and it was, I think, a one bedroom in the living room with a big window. And then we got a house, and you'd walk into the front door, and as soon as you walked in, the British houses, there'd be stairs going up on the left to the 2 or 3 bedrooms, and you kept going back, there'd be a little living room, a kitchen, and then we lived in a house where all the houses in London, there were a line of houses, and each house behind it had a little, really narrow little yard or garden. And it was just rows of garden, really narrow, short, and we lived in the house right up against a railroad track. So right behind the house was a railroad track, and it would go by, and every few minutes you'd hear like that. That was our house then.
Okay. Next question. What were cars like when you were my age?
Cars. I think the cars are the biggest difference, other than no mobile phones and no internet and all that stuff.
Yeah?
Our cars had, they didn't have electric windows, so the window you'd have to go wind it down, and then wind it up. Cars, we didn't wear seatbelts. We didn't have to wear seatbelts. No, there were no airbags. There were no remote control keys. You had to open the one, and then you had to go to the other side, open the other one. Doors. What else? Cars. We had a Volkswagen Beetle. What else? There were no. It was all metal. I remember everything being metal. A lot of metal. And what else? Cars were like. No seat belts, winding down windows. Oh, this is the biggest difference. In the winter, you would have to heat up the car before you could drive it. So everybody would go to the outside, switch on the car, and let it run for about 15, 20 minutes. Because of the cold, otherwise it wouldn't go. You don't have to do that anymore.
Okay, and the next question is...
and there were no car seats, baby seats. So we could sit anywhere, and everybody had kids in the front, and yeah, that's it.
The next question is, what was in the past that is not here now?
Like other than the thousands of extinct animals that have since disappeared. I don't know what you're
talking
about.
But I mean like...
In life, you mean?
Yeah, I mean like houses or like, yeah, things that we don't really use anymore.
Letters. People don't really write letters anymore. before email and internet, people used to write letters by hand. Write a letter, and you would wait for weeks until the letter arrived in the mail, and you would read it, get all excited, and then you'd write back. It would go take weeks to get back. So that's something that people don't do anymore is letters. What else?
Have you ever written?
Fax machines.
Have you ever written a letter?
I have. Written quite a few letters. No, maybe not a few. Not quite a few, but just a few.
Okay.
Not that many. A couple.
And what else was in the past that's not here now?
That's a really good question. That's a tough one. Can I go way back in the past, or just in my life?
In your life?
Let me go way back.
No.
I can't think of anything. One example.
Okay.
So in the past, I think where it's changing now is the way community. So for example, when my father, your jiddo, was our age, I mean your age, not our age, there was no running water in the village. And the only house, there were only 2 taps in the whole village of Tartus. And one of those taps was in their house, my jiddo's house. But it wasn't in the inside of the house, it was on the outside of the house. So the whole village could come and use their tap when they need water. So all the village, all the friends, the family, the whole village would come to their house to get water. That kind of thing doesn't happen much anymore. Each person's in their own house doing their own thing. That's changing, I think.
Yeah. Also, what were schools like at when you were my age?
When I was your age, schools, you go into class, it would be a row of little wooden desks, a little desk with a little seat with a little wooden desk in front of it. There'd be just rows and rows of these wooden desks, everybody facing forward. You walk in, you sit down, same desk every time. You don't talk to any other kids. The teacher stands in front, tells you what to do, tells you what to memorize. You memorize it. That's it. There's no discussion. There's no thinking. There's no problem solving.
Did you enjoy school when you were my age?
I did. Not really. When we moved to Brazil, and I went to ACS Brasilia, which was called EAB.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. And before that, I was in British public school, and I don't think that was too much fun. It was a lot of giving us orders and making us memorize stuff.
Okay.
I didn't like it so much.
Okay. Thank you. And that's it.